Sound therapy is everywhere. You've seen claims that ancient frequencies fix scattered minds and physical ailments, aligning brainwaves into rigid geometric patterns. Long before internet wellness gurus started selling audio solutions, classical Indian music codified a highly specific system for mental regulation. At the center of that system is Raag Malkauns, historically revered as the Raga of Serenity. Acoustically, it relies on a serious, centuries-old five-note or pentatonic scale. The pacing is intentionally slow, creating a heavy resonance that demands immediate patience from the listener. Its origins hold immense mythological weight, capable of calming destructive energies. Today, however, it's quickly packaged into streaming playlists for sleep or a casual productivity aid. This matrix shows the disconnect. Left, ancient legends and chakra alignments. Right, modern applications like sleep improvement and blood pressure reduction. But looking closely at the science in the middle, we must ask, is this a verified biological tool or just overstated folklore? To find out, we need to separate the documented psychological benefits from the unproven physical ones. We do that by examining the surprisingly strict protocol required to listen to this music properly. Treating this ancient system like a passive chill beats playlist bypasses its internal logic. Understanding its real-world impact requires evaluating the specific protocols designed to make the music work. Let's look at exactly what you need to put into the Malkauns experience and what you can realistically expect to get out of it. This chart maps the variables. The bottom axis tracks listening effort, while the vertical tracks therapeutic yield. Because the slow-moving raga requires full cognitive attention, mental demand plots high on effort and yield, resulting in profound tranquility. But playing it while multitasking drags you into the low-effort, low-yield zone. Beyond mental focus, traditional practices state that Raag Malkauns directly stimulates the Nabhi, or Manipura chakra, the energy center associated with physical balance and internal power. When we look at practical applications today, listeners consistently report rapid sleep onset and a sharp reduction in acute day-to-day stress when actively engaging with the music. But those established mental benefits sit in sharp contrast to the bolder physiological claims. When we map out physical healing, specifically regarding pain relief and blood pressure regulation, the therapeutic yield drops significantly. The available evidence for lowering blood pressure or curing chronic pain through this specific raga is strictly anecdotal. There is no clinical data to support it. Falling into that anecdotal trap is dangerous. Attempting to substitute actual medical intervention with sound therapy alone can mask health issues that require a doctor's attention. Ultimately, Raag Malkauns is a remarkably effective tool for restructuring a scattered mind. Relying on it as a physiological placebo carries genuine risk. Mental effort is only one variable. Activating the raga's psychological benefits requires meeting a specific set of environmental prerequisites. First, you absolutely need high-quality headphones. Playing the raga through a tinny phone speaker or in a busy room breaks the necessary immersion. The music creates a dense, heavy atmosphere. Total acoustic isolation blocks out modern stimuli, allowing those specific five notes to resonate exactly as intended. Then comes the most rigid rule of all. Traditionally, Raag Malkauns is strictly assigned to a highly specific listening window, between midnight and 3 a.m. There is a practical acoustic logic to this exact timing. Historically, environmental noise is at its absolute lowest during these hours, allowing the deep resonance of the raga to cut through the silence. However, that rule heavily conflicts with standard daytime routines. It also contradicts modern sleep hygiene, which generally advises against staying up late to listen to complex music. If you wake up at 6 a.m. for a morning commute, forcing a 1 a.m. listening session will leave you exhausted. The exact timing required to achieve maximum serenity makes the protocol highly impractical for early risers. The Raga of Serenity demands a lifestyle sacrifice. It operates beautifully as a highly specialized nocturnal tool, but it is not a convenient on-demand daytime fix. We've established that tranquility through Malkauns is earned through strict protocol compliance. It requires active engagement and highly specific timing. This flowchart breaks down if your habits match these demands. It starts with one question: are you listening actively or passively? If you're an active listener, you follow the optimal path. This leads to two profiles, the late-night worker and the clinical optimizer. If you are a late-night creative who is naturally awake between midnight and 3 a.m., and you need to ground your anxiety after hours of intense focus, you are the perfect candidate for this music. Similarly, if you are an optimizer struggling specifically with getting to sleep, committing to an active, headphone-based meditation session with this raga can effectively slow down your racing thoughts. But look at the passive listener path. If you follow this route, it immediately hits a dead end. Anyone looking for easy daytime focus music to play in the background, or early birds who simply cannot utilize the late-night window, should avoid this protocol. You will only be fighting the music's natural design. And to be absolutely clear, if you are attempting to lower your blood pressure or manage chronic pain, you must consult a physician. Raag Malkauns carries immense cultural weight. By respecting its rules and treating it as a specialized instrument rather than a modern magic pill, you preserve its intended power. When you align that strict midnight timing with active, patient listening, the return on investment is clear. The deep mental tranquility you earn is entirely unmatched by casual audio interventions.